Shout out to football, bro.
We just talked about football. Now we got to get into football. I feel like that's how you got to separate it. One of them is just football, for the world.
You gotta carry it a little bit more.
But then it's like football for Americans. American football. We had some fucking crazy ass games in this last week. And at the start of the year when we were talking about all this American football stuff, we would start off with the NFL and then get over into the college shit. But bro, the college has taken over for me, like with what I'm like most interested in, because these games this season, these storylines this season have been fucking crazy, man. Like, there's just so much shit that's interesting me right now, and I mean, there's nowhere else to start, but one of the games of the fucking just...
year so early, bro.
Holy shit. Georgia, Bama. Blitz, Bama, Blitz, Bama, Blitz. Roll, Tide, roll.
They almost blew it, though.
They almost blew it. It was crazy. It looked like it was gonna be a blowout after the after the first half. Shit was looking like Georgia just did not show up for work.
Shit, bro.
And then in the second half, they just all of a sudden Carson Beck is sleeping that bitch.
I don't give a shit about Tide.
And fuck, man, all of a sudden it's looking like holy shit, what's gonna happen? And then, bruh, so Georgia scores a huge bomb touchdown. Fucking Carson Beck throws a huge bomb to, I think it was Arian Smith. Later on in the game, in the fourth quarter, they get a huge tud. And then literally right back to back the response, Milroe throws a bomb to Ryan Williams, a 17-year-old true freshman who skipped his senior year of high school.
That's crazy.
To play college ball a year early.
Shit. That's what's been popping all over, bruh.
And this kid catches the fucking ball with a ridiculous toe tap that was already nasty, but resets himself, gets these two defenders shook the fuck up with the wildest slow motion dead leg spin move I've ever fucking seen. And then finds the acceleration to still take that shit to the crib. That was one of the most insane football plays I've ever seen. And that's one thing I really wanted to highlight here. Because there's been a lot of talk about that play and Brian Williams and everything. And I think maybe some people might be tired of hearing about him saying, oh, it's overhyped. The kid made a good play. Kid had a good game, whatever. One of the top comments I saw on one of the ESPN posts, for example, people were hyping him up. And one of the top comments was, you guys know that there's other 17-year-olds playing college football, right?
Yeah.
Which, like, yeah, okay, I know there's other true freshmen that are young, but they're not playing for Alabama, and they're not making those plays against Georgia. And let me say this. I did spend some years in the mid-2010s kind of being tapped out from American football. I'll be honest, after a lot of the shit that happened with Colin Kaepernick and everything, I just kind of fell out of love with American football. I felt like the whole sport, I just wasn't feeling it.
I feel it, yeah, that's crazy.
But I say that to say that before that shit happened, this was one of the first sports I really paid attention to growing up. I've been watching this shit since a kid. I played it. I've been watching it since the 2000s when I was a youngster. And so I could say that I've watched a lot of American football throughout my entire life at all levels, from me playing at youth Pop Warner level all the way up to high school football, watching a shit ton of high school football, reporting on high school football as a journalist, watching college football and reporting on college football as a journalist, and watching a shit ton of NFL football as well, just as a fan. I've watched a lot of football. That play that kid made, I've never seen that before.
Is that football?
It reminds me, I don't know if you've seen because I know you're not as into the whole shit. You're kind of getting more into it recently.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've seen the video of the catch that Odell Beckham Jr. made against the Cowboys, where he's like falling backwards and makes the one-handed catch. I was watching that game live. I say that's why I'm saying like, I've watched a lot of football. I was watching that game live as a kid. The Giants versus the Cowboys, it was a primetime game. And Odell makes that catch, and I remember sitting there like I was probably 11, 12 years old.
That's fucking crazy.
And I remember sitting there thinking, holy shit, I just saw like a historic play. Like, this is one of the best catches that has ever happened in football. And to this day, that play still gets run back as a highlight, one of the best plays ever. Like, I got to witness history on that day. And that was the moment where I really realized that Odell was different. Like, he was a truly special talent. I felt like we had one of those moments in this Georgia-Bama game where we realized, hey, this kid right here is different. Now, the thing is that Odell catch happened early on in his NFL career, but he was in like his early mid-20s, probably 23, 24 years old when that happened. Ryan Williams had his breakout crazy moment at 17. 17. And the thing that fucks me up so much about this is he did that against the Georgia defense. Like, the guys that are playing in that Georgia secondary, they're going to be playing NFL football in the next couple years.
You think so?
I know so. That's why you go to Georgia, is because you're that good that you're going to get drafted to play in the NFL one day. Like, the Georgia Bulldogs are a fucking factory of NFL talent. Same thing with Alabama. But I say that to say that, like, it's not like he went out and did this against fucking Vanderbilt, like some just bum SEC team. Like, bro, he did this against the team. Like, if there's any team where you go out and do some shit and it's like, oh, that's legit, it's Georgia. And so, man, just to see such a legendary game, such a legendary performance, bro, the dude had 177 yards.
I put that over fucking hit, bro.
Just ridiculous, man. And I know we've highlighted him a lot. Jalen Milroe also had an absolutely fucking ridiculous game. Put himself firmly in the Heisman conversation with that shit. Carson Beck, I was really doubting him after that first half, but the kid had a lot of fucking composure to be able to, come back in that situation. Overall, man, just what a game. What a game. Like, this is what it's all about, man. This is what college football is all about, is these crazy comebacks, these crazy games, these crazy rivalries. And so far, we've been getting just straight bangers. That was not the only banger we got this week. Miami played Virginia Tech. Miami was a heavy favorite coming into the game. And Virginia Tech was playing them really close. It came down to the final drive of the game. Damn. Virginia Tech throws a Hail Mary on the last play of the game, trying to get that touchdown.
What was the score? What the fuck at that point?
It was 38-34. Miami was winning. Virginia Tech catches the Hail Mary. It's called a touchdown on the field. And Virginia Tech has the win at 40-38. That's what it's called on the field. But then it goes to replay review, and the shit takes like a good 3 to 5 minutes or some shit. The referees are looking at the replay, and they come out and overturn the call on the field and say that it was an incomplete pass and the touchdown doesn't count.
He barely fucking was like out or what?
The ball got like bobbled a bit, and so they said that it wasn't actually a catch, that he didn't have control of it. But it was very controversial for sure. And fucking Miami just squeaked out of there with a W over the Hokies, man. It was a very tight game, much closer than people expected it to be. And just, fucking very surprised that shit ended up being that close. And then just the fact that it was such a crazy ending with the Hail Mary that looked like it. Yeah, so when the pass first got caught originally... The fans, so it was in Miami, in their stadium. The fans that were there think that it was an incomplete pass at first. And so fans start storming the field. The Miami fans start running onto the field, celebrating and shit like that. Like, oh, let's go. We fucking won the game, blah, 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 blah. But then they're like, yo, chill. Because they caught the ball. And so all these Miami fans are on the field celebrating. But then the referees say Virginia Tech won the game. But it's under review. So then all the fans are like fucking frozen. It's like, wait, what the fuck just happened? Are we about to lose this game at the last minute? And like I said, it took so long. Like, there's just this air hanging in the stadium of like, what is about to fucking happen? And then they finally call it as a Miami win. And they all start rushing the field all over again. It's like a whole crazy celebration. It was just a fucking wild ending, bro. Like, just an insane game. Absolutely ridiculous. Fucking, and that was not it. Kentucky beat Ole Miss.
That's crazy. Fuck.
And Ole Miss are one of those teams that this season they were supposed to go for real. Like, Jackson
yeah.
Dart has been having a ridiculous season. Their quarterback, they're a very historic program. And, I mean, yeah, this was supposed to be one of those seasons that they were going to be a legit contender to go all the way. And Kentucky comes in and steals a win. This is their best ranked win. And I have it written down somewhere. It's like their highest ranked win since, like, sometime in the mid-2000s. I think 2007. But yeah, Kentucky got an absolutely huge fucking upset against Ole Miss. It's just,
Who performed better, the offense or the defense in this one?
honestly, I didn't get to watch this game because there was so much other shit happening at the same time. I just checked the scores and I was like, holy shit, fucking Ole Miss is losing to Kentucky. But the fact that they held Jackson Dart to 261 pass yards says a lot because he's been putting up over 300 every game this season.
Wow.
That's why I'm like, he's been a monster. So it looks like the defense stepped up a bit, but then, yeah, also the quarterback throwing 243 yards and a touchdown. Like, that's a pretty solid-ass game right there. So, I mean, yeah, it looks like it was just a solid overall performance from Kentucky, bro. That shit's pretty crazy. Just a ridiculous upset performance overall. Notre Dame kind of just squeaked out against Louisville with a win, which was impressive because Notre Dame's been struggling a bit, as we've kind of talked about on a couple of the previous episodes. Had a huge loss to NIU, another one of those crazy results this season that's happened. So this game right here against Louisville, which is a team that, like, as you can see, they were ranked 15th at last week. They were a decent-ass squad. And so, yeah, people were looking at this game as, like, if Notre Dame drops this could end their season pretty much. Like, if they have another loss after that crazy upset, this could be it. So they kind of saved their season with this big win and got themselves back on track to maybe being able to do something. So that was a big win for them. Fucking Ashton Genty. This dude, I don't even know. I think I'm pronouncing his last name right. I'm not 100% sure, but
From Boise, bro.
this dude from Boise fucking State, which, shout out to Boise State. I don't even think I mentioned, we've talked about this dude a bit, but I don't think I've told you this, that there's actually an SCV dude playing basketball at Boise State right now.
Oh, no way.
Shout out to my guy Andrew Meadow. I got to interview him before. He's
That's
he
fire,
went
bro.
to West Ranch. He played basketball over there, and he
fire,
is a fucking dog. And he's playing basketball at Boise State right now. And yeah, Ashton Genty playing football at Boise State is kind of like one of the best running backs in college football history, potentially. Like, so Barry Sanders, I think you've heard his name before.
Yeah.
He's one of the, like, GOATs from back in the 80s and 90s and shit. He had a season at Oklahoma State, I believe it was, where he went to college, where he put up, like, over 2,000 yards. He had, like, over 100, 200 rushing yards every game, scored a touchdown almost every game.
Yeah.
And that season he had as a running back is kind of looked at as, like, an unbreakable, like, you know how Messi's record of scoring like over 100-something goals in one calendar year is kind of seen as like an unbreakable, ridiculous record. That's kind of Barry Sanders' college football career. Like, that's people look at that as like numbers that should never be touched, just a ridiculous career that is completely fake. The current pace that Genty is on right now with Boise State, he's gonna be really close to that fucking he's a junior. He's going to be really close, right around that range of Barry Sanders and what he was doing back in the day. Which gives you some context of, like, this dude is putting up numbers that, like we kind of talked about earlier when we were exchanging some DMs about it. The dude is playing college football 25 on freshman difficulty. Like, the numbers he's putting up is just absolutely fake, man. Bro. Absolutely fake. I mean, the fact that we're, 4 or 5 games into the season, and he's already got almost 900 rushing yards and 13 fucking touchdowns. And we're, they've played 4 games. They're 3-1. So in 4 games, just think about that shit for a minute. In 4 games, he got 13 tuds. Now, really think about that shit, though. You gotta really think about that shit. Like, that don't even make sense. That don't even make sense.
You think he can leave after this year or no?
Oh yeah, he out of there. Oh yeah, he out of there. And it's like, it's no disrespect. I mean, bro, look, I'm comparing this shit. Look at what he did last year in 2023. The entire season, he had 220 carries and he scored 14 touchdowns. This season, he got 82 carries and he already got 13 of them bitches. Like, I don't know what he did this offseason, but he turned his shit the fuck up. His highlights are ridiculous. He just jumping off of dudes. Like, it is ridiculous. Bro, he played up against Oregon, which is, like, supposed to be one of the best teams in the country this season. You remember that game, Boise State against Oregon? That was another great game. College football has been delivering nonstop bangers this season. He had 3 touchdowns and almost 200 yards. Like, bro, he's fucking ridiculous, man. He is a very, very, very special player. I'm seeing some people say he might be a top 10 pick, which for a running back in this modern era, that doesn't happen. Running backs are the most undervalued position in the draft because there's so many. Like, if you're just fast and strong, you're probably a decent running back.
You think he deserves Heisman?
At this point, you got a real strong case. A real strong case. I think Travis Hunter got a real legit argument because of the fact that he's doing it on both sides of the ball. He's playing offense and defense at an elite level, which is something that, again, doesn't happen. But, again, that's what makes college football so fucking exciting this season is we got fucking Travis Hunter doing this fake-ass shit that should not video game, that shit that should not be possible. We got Ashton Genty doing video game shit that should not be possible. We got Ryan Williams doing video game shit that should not be possible. Like, the amount of superstars in college football right now, the amount of exciting teams and exciting storylines, it's fucking amazing, bruh. College football has been fucking amazing. And, of course, we're not going to go a week talking about college football without mentioning the USC, University of Southern California, USC. Obviously, we're coming off of an annoying-ass loss to Michigan. It was a frustrating result. So, coming out and getting that big dub against Wisconsin, another Big Ten team, it was the bounce back we were looking for. Did you keep up with any of the college football this weekend? I know it's tough because you be working.
Not really, no. That's what I was telling you. You probably have to carry this shit.
It's still early in the season, so, I mean, you're not missing... I mean, obviously, some of these games have been really crazy. I know you caught some of the BAMA games, some of that shit, but you are missing some good games. But what I'm hoping is that the good games are going to continue to happen, and, like, we're just in the early stages of these storylines blossoming. So, I mean, it's going to be an exciting rest of the season to keep up with, bro.
How much are the Trojans right now? 3-1?
Yeah, the only loss is up against Michigan. So, hopefully, we continue that good, solid play. But we'll see, man. We'll see. I mean, shit, switching over to the NFL, it was a weird-ass fucking weekend, I'm going to be honest with you. Just a lot of games that didn't make a whole lot of sense, a lot of just ugly games. Like, bro, the fucking Broncos and Jets finished 10-9. There was literally, I think, like, 1 touchdown the whole game. It was goddamn ridiculous. The, Rams and the Bears, it just wasn't a good game of offense at all, bro. On either side of the ball, it was just a little ridiculous. The Eagles and the Buccaneers, man, the shit looking ugly for the Eagles. Shit looking ugly for the Eagles.
Not right, bro.
I mean, yeah, when you got like the Raiders and the Browns playing each other. The Ravens and the Bills was supposed to deliver and be a really exciting game, and that shit ended up just being a blowout.
Yeah, that's how that game.
I'll say this, bro. Shout out to Monday Night Football and the Seahawks and Lions, because that ended up being a really exciting game that kind of carried the whole weekend. But I don't have like I don't want to like stick on this shit too much, because it was, like I said, kind of I don't want to say boring. Not the craziest week of NFL football overall. What I want to say and where I want to leave it, the storyline that's the most fascinating to me right now is this fucking league feels wide open. Like, the Chiefs are obviously the heavy favorite because the Chiefs are the Chiefs.
Undefeated right now, supposedly.
They are undefeated, but they don't look great. And on top of that, they're having some big injuries to some crucial players.
Yep.
So I'm just not so confident that they're just going to cakewalk this season like how it kind of felt like they might coming into it. The Ravens have looked up and down a bit. The Bills have looked up and down. You know, the Niners have looked up and down. All of the teams that the Eagles have looked down and down. The teams that we expected to have a chance to contend coming into the season, the Cowboys have looked down and down.
The fucking Cowboys won against the Giants.
All of the teams that we felt like had a chance to contend coming into the season have been like doing this so far. Now it's really early, so I don't want to overreact too much and say
Are
like
the Cowboys gonna win the Super Bowl?
I don't think so. I think that one we could definitely say no on. But I guess the point I'm trying to get to here is there's like no obvious favorites at the moment. Now, what that means is that over the next few weeks, any team can step out and make themselves the favorite. Or we get a really exciting regular season where it's up and down for all the top teams. And by the time we get to the playoffs, we're literally all saying who knows who's going to win. And
that's crazy.
Shit could be really interesting this year because, yeah, I mean, there's just not... Like, back in the day when I was growing up and you had the Patriots with Brady and shit, you always knew, like, bro, they're probably going to be in there. When you had Peyton with the Colts and with the Broncos, they're always going to be somewhere around there. Big Ben and the Steelers was always going to be somewhere in and around there. And, like, it just depended every year who was going to be, like, the top dog. Fucking the annoying-ass Seahawks teams from back in the day, too. So... I say that to say that, like, coming into the NFL seasons back in the day, I feel like you could kind of see the couple teams who was going to be the top dog teams. This year, we felt like we knew who were going to be the top dog teams. It just hasn't been the case because the Chiefs have been so rough and the Ravens have been up and down a bit. All the Niners up and down. So, yeah. So, I mean, I'm really curious to see who's going to step up and take that opportunity and try to assert themselves as a top team. Because right now, man, shit's pretty open.
What's the other undefeated team that's right now?
The Vikings.
Damn.
The Vikings, which is fucking hilarious. I know. I just closed the tab showing me all the records, but I knew that off the top of my head. You can vouch for that. Because it's so, like... the Vikings. You know what I mean? Like, nobody saw that coming. But the reason why I kind of fuck with that is because their quarterback right now is Sam Darnold. Their quarterback who they want to be playing got injured, J.J. McCarthy. That's their rookie. They just drafted him.
That's crazy.
But Sam Darnold, he used to play at USC back in the day.
Oh, shit.
And, I remember watching him in college, and he got kind of shitted on his NFL career. He started off with the Jets in a really bad time with the Jets. And the whole kind of league wrote him off and just felt like, oh, this dude Sam Darnold is trash. He's not an NFL quarterback, blah, 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 blah. And he's kind of getting his lick back right now. Let motherfuckers know I'm like that for real. Yeah, so it's definitely fun to watch that kind of comeback story. And, yeah, the Vikings are a really fun team to watch. They play some good defense. They're a very interesting team. So we'll see how they continue to develop. I guess I'm just curious because as much as I'm happy Sam Darnold is playing good ball, when it comes to those big games, crucial moments, like playoff type of shit, you're going to want, like, a top-level quarterback. And is that Sam Darnold? We'll see. We'll see. Shit. But, yeah, bruh. How have you been feeling about this? I meant to ask you this last week and I forgot, but just as someone who's, like, really trying to pay attention to football more consistently this season than you ever have in the past, how you been feeling so far? What's been exciting?
Bro. You getting me into fucking NCAA and shit like that, bro, that shit's definitely helped me get in a lot more and shit like that. So when I be crazy ass plays, you be seeing me, I be fucking telling you like, oh, fucking shit, dog.
You be getting hyped up about shit,
bro. And that's just dope, bro. Nah, bro. I'm trying, bro. Sometimes I gotta catch all the games, but yeah, bro.
So I'm curious, coming from the perspective, just in general, of like someone who grew up like a soccer fan only. Like that's the sport that you specifically fucked with. How has it been, kind of actually paying attention because would you say that this is the most consistently you've paid attention to any other sport? Because I know you dabble with basketball and you've dabbled with football here and there, but like this is the
with
most consistently.
with fucking both of them, with college football and fucking with NFL.
So what, like, just what has surprised you? What have you enjoyed? What's been like the like, what did you kind of feel like was a misconception maybe going into it?
A misconception?
Just like something that you felt like, oh, like something about football that you thought was some shit, but they ended up being not. I'm just curious about just anything that kind of surprised you coming into it. I don't know. I'm just curious what it's like to go from spending pretty much your whole life only really fucking with one sport and then all of a sudden paying attention to another one. Like, how's that shit been for you, bro?
Nah, bro, that's just fucking dope. Just getting into another sport, having something to watch, bro. Especially since it's on late in the afternoon and be able to come home and put that shit on and watch that shit late,
Shit
bro.
makes it a lot easier for us Americans, bro. The soccer games only be on early as shit.
And now, bro, I don't know. Fucking misconceptions, bro. It's just literally what I expected, bro. It's fucking...
So, let me ask you this. Why did you never really fuck with it before?
It's not really not fuck with it.
Nah, be honest. Just why did you never really invest that much time into watching it then? It's not like I'm not trying to catch you in nothing here.
It's just like
I'm just be honest. Just why I'm curious.
I just wasn't that exposed to it.
Okay.
Sometimes I would watch like the fucking Super Bowls. Yeah, of course I would watch it every year because shit like that. But besides that, bro, I don't know, bro.
So you think it took for me to kind of push you onto it more to actually...
I mean, basically, yeah, bro, because I didn't really, like, fucking understand that shit at all, bro.
I feel it. Well, shit, bro. We'll see how it continues to play out.
That's just fucking dope, bro.
I'm excited to see how you continue to fuck with it. At some point, we're going to really try to get you to lock it on this shit, bro. We're going to get you out on the field, learning coverages and shit, practicing your route running, your throwing and shit.
So we're going to go play in the fucking 30-year-old league, the U45?
Hell yeah, bro. Full pads and everything, bro. I'm trying to lay hit sticks. I want to play strong safety and fullback.
You're fucking crazy.
I only want to hurt people.
You're fucking crazy, bro.
Hell yeah. If that, bro, because I think they could see me. I'm not the biggest dude on...
You want CTE, bro?
If what you're seeing on camera translates to real life. I'm not the biggest human.
You want CTE, bro?
Fuck yeah, bro. I'm trying to, like... If I do that shit, I'll gain, like, a good... 100 pounds? Something like that. I'll just eat a lot. Just get bigger. Pure muscle, obviously. Yeah. Just 100 pounds of pure muscle. Gain that shit real quick. Probably, like, a couple days, couple weeks, whatever. And then fucking once I'm shredded, ready to go, boom, I'll show up to the U30 league, full pads, and I'll say, hey, give me the ball, coach. And then when the other team got the ball, I'm going to get the ball, coach. I'm going to hit them. They going to call me Killer Kern. Killer Kern. Coming out. Oh, yeah. Bro, I play football. I got 1 sack. 1 fumble recovery.
Oh.
Probably a hella tackles.
Stats, bro.
Shit, boy. I was like that.
Stats, bro.
For a bench player, I was like that. If this supposed to say keep going, that's all of them. There's no more stats. That's all of them. Keep going. I wish I could. I don't got no touchdowns and shit. Bro said keep going about what? I don't got nothing to keep going about.
Nah, man, you're fucking crazy, dog.
This one said keep going. Yeah, I said I got 1 sack, 1 fumble recovery. Keep going. Yeah, I got 1 sack. 1 fumble recovery. Nah, bro, keep going. Yeah, I got 1 sack. 1 fumble recovery. God, Just keep saying that shit over and over.
Nah, no.
That's all I got.
Oh man,
I was a dog though.
could at least lie, bruh.
Why? What I gotta prove? I'm not a fucking. They can see the camera. I'm not. They know I'm not. They know. They're not dumb.
You still got one. I can work football recovery. That's going to stats, bruh.
They go watch the Pat McAfee show. They see them, and
You
those
should've
guys are
watched
like,
college,
"Oh, this."
Bray should have gone to college. Fuck it.
I went to community college,
Play football.
like to play ball.
Yeah, play helmet.
Oh
football.
no!
Yeah, bruh.
I've interviewed those men. Those men are big men.
Those mine.
Those men are big men.
Yeah, man.
They scare me a little. I'll be like talking to them, and I'm like looking. I'm like, "Hey, what up, man? You're way up there."
Fucking man, fucking run that shit up.
They're all nice. They're all very nice gentlemen, but good lord, I am not on the same athletic level. This is nowhere near. Nowhere near. Fuck that shit, bro.
Nah, bruh.
Mm-mm.
Hate that shit, bruh.
Bro, what about you? You always say you so fast. Why you in Ashton and Genty go be a running back?
Fuck you, bruh.
Alright,
I don't play football. I never play football.
let's do this.
If I would have started like my junior year or some shit, that would have been different.
Let's do this. You remember the post I sent you like a month or two ago where it was fucking about Alabama having open tryouts?
Yeah. Yeah. It's stupid, like.
What if we made a video of us going and actually trying out? Like, they'll kick us out fast, but like, we'll
Yes.
just try to stick as long as we can.
Bro, they wouldn't even take us serious.
Says who? It's an open tryout. What if we cook a little? And like, fuck around and
second round at least.
accidentally...
What if we get out earlier this
What if we
time?
accidentally walk on to Alabama and make the roster? Just for the troll, and then we're on the team because we spazzed out in the fucking...
What the fuck?
In the tryout.
That would be funny as fuck. What the fuck? Fuck it, bruh. Let's go.
I think I'm like that.
Road to glory, bruh. Real life.
See, just the problem is like, if we die.
Bro, we're gonna play some athletes, bro.
Like...
Some Christian high school royalty,
Like
fucking God-fearing, loving.
Like, I'm imagining
motherfuckers,
me
bruh.
running across the middle trying to catch the pass, like, oh, throw it to me, Luis. And then that fool running down with me not looking at it. Yeah, I'm not. That's it. It's over. I'm done. Clocked out. We'll keep you guys posted. We'll see, man. I think
Bro, you're crazy, dog.
I think there's a really interesting...
We would die. We would die. We need to at least play in the fucking like, Sunday league. At
this
least.
is a bit of
we
a...
need to play like a flag football league first and test our
This is a
skills,
bit of a
bro.
third wall break. I think is a really interesting content opportunity.
Let's do like a flag football league first.
Are you down though?
Yeah, like a flag football league though first.
That's
bro.
not the same.
Bro.
I'm trying to drop hit sticks.
Bro, what the fuck is wrong with you?
That's what I was all about, bro. I wasn't good, but like I would try to hit people. That shit was fun.
Bro, you're not
Bro.
that big though.
It didn't matter.
You're not
When there
that-
was a motherfucker that was pissing you off, and it's like, ooh.
You're not that big, bro. You're gonna blow out a shoulder,
I'm
bro.
about to lay the wood
You're
on
gonna
you,
blow
brother.
out a shoulder, you stupid motherfucker.
Blow out a shoulder. I ain't worried about that. I'm worried about my fucking neck snapping.
Exactly,
About my
bro.
brain breaking.
Play
Fuck
flag
it though.
Football first, bro.
Nah, bro. Fuck. It's not the same. I'm trying to hit stick. It's not the
You're
same.
wild, bro. This was
It's
try-
not the same. I
This
need to
was
hit that Ray
trying to get
Lewis shit.
CTE,
I need to
bro.
do that Ray Lewis shit.
This was trying to get CTE, bro. Let's at least make the flag football Olympics team for 2028 first. That would be hard. Imagine make the fucking flag football Olympics team.
Bro, I think I could. I'm just saying, I'm irrationally confident, but I think I could.
There's no fucking way, dog.
Nah, probably not. But like, bro, I know ball.
He said, "I'm no ball." You're
know
trying to
ball.
be the coach or what, bro? Yeah, bro.
IQ helps you as a player.
Bro, go fucking start with Little League right now, bro.
Alright, fuck it. Man. You're negative. You should believe in us. God damn it, man. That went off the rails.
This one started talking. We could play fucking professional football.
This
bro.
is what happens when it's 3:50 in the morning, and we're fucking talking about trying out for
fucking Alabama, bro. Did you see what that motherfucker just did right now for Alabama?
Yeah, I did. I sure as fucking shit did. And just me imagining trying to tackle him is a pretty scary thought. Nope. No. I'll tell you what.
He'd be holding the fucking bag line and fucking just.
I'll tell you what. Fuck all that shit. I saw the 100,000 fans in the stadium in that game, and they're all chanting and doing their fucking shit. And I'm looking at that like, dude, I'd probably have a panic attack if someone told me I was the quarterback of the football team in this stadium. I got all these people looking and yelling at me, and I gotta do sports. I think I'm just gonna cry on the bench.
You're crazy, bro.
Probably. Fucking 100,000?
You're crazy. You said I would cry.
I'm joking a bit, but like, dude, that's a fucking.
He said I'll choke, bro. He said it.
See, people that think that shit is easy never played sports. Because even when there's just like a few dozen people at a game and you can hear them like, it's getting like a little heated. It adds a bit of something. And if you like can't understand that, then you just don't get it, bro. But like 100,000 strong, screaming, going batshit crazy in Tuscaloosa, Alabama.
Just say you're trash, bro. You wanna make it, bro?
Fuck that, bro. That's crazy. That's an intensity. That's the shit that makes that fucking kid's performance so much crazier.
Wow,
Kid's a 17-year-old playing in front of 100,000 people going off.
Bro, fucking be a 24-year-old freshman, bro. Fuck it.
That's the good thing about us never going to real colleges and shit. We have all our fucking athletic eligibility ahead of us.
Still, bro, we got 4 years, man.
We could play 4 years of college sports, 5 with a red shirt, 6 with a regular red shirt, and then an injury or academic red shirt. I'm pretty sure you get a bonus.
Before I might break my leg and get a fat ass nail.
There's a fucking, I don't know if you heard about this, but there's a couple quarterbacks in college football right now that are literally our age.
Oh, for real?
So because of COVID, they added like some weird rules where like your COVID years didn't count because they felt bad for the kids who played, because COVID fucked up so much college sports shit.
So
the one that's coming to my mind right now is Cam Rising, the quarterback for Utah, who's been playing college football for I think it's 6 or 7 years now.
That's crazy.
And he's like 24, 25 years old.
It's because he COVID and he was redshirt?
Yeah. Like, he had already done, like, a regular redshirt season, and then he also had to fucking got, like, the extra seasons off of his eligibility from COVID and shit like that.
That's fucking wild, bro.
So he's, like, a fucking vet.
There's
a fucking player on Miami.
That was Snoop Dogg and
There's a player on Miami who's literally been playing college football, I shit you not, since, like, I want to say it's 2016.
That's not possible.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Let me fucking Google this shit real quick. Because this shit's hilarious.
How the fuck is that fool been there for 10 years?
He's had a bunch of different injuries and shit. Yeah, this is it. Cam McCormick, tight end, has been playing college football since 2016. So in 2016, he redshirted for Oregon his freshman year. Then he plays in 2017 as a redshirt freshman. In 2018, he suffers an injury, which causes that year to not count. In 2019, he misses the season due to injuries, I guess, related to the same shit. So
what the fuck?
He's already been in college for 4 seasons by 2019, but only one of them has counted towards his eligibility. 2020, there's the pandemic season, doesn't count. 2021, he tears his Achilles tendon, doesn't count. 2022, he plays 7 games at Oregon, so that one counts. 2023, he plays 5 games at Miami, so that one counts.
That's not bad.
So by 2023, he's used 3 years of his eligibility, but he's been in college since 2016.
That is wild.
In 2024, he's in his 9th season of college football.
What the fuck?
Let's see here.
25, 26?
Cam McCormick. What a guy. What a guy. Cam McCormick. I remember hearing about this shit. It cracked me up. He's 26.
What a fucking...
Born in 1998.
Oh.
He's probably teammates with motherfuckers that were born in like 05. You know what I mean? Like he's 7 years older than these fools. I mean, you know, if he was gonna make it, I think he would have made it by now. It's just an interesting story about like what the fuck, man. So I mean, never give up, dude. We can still make it. We can still make it.
That was going hard, man. Fuck it.
Shout out to Cam McCormick. Injuries suck, man. Injuries suck. Blitz, Bama, Blitz.
Bama, Blitz, Bama, Blitz. I don't give a shit about time.
I don't give a piss about no time.